Hey everybody, welcome back to the Hip Horse Derby Talk, episode number 8. Captain,
let's do this.
We made it this far. We're made it to the first 100-point races. We had 200-point races we're going to talk about on this episode. The Jeff Ruby Stakes and the Louisiana Derby. So some serious points in the mix here, Captain. Last video we shot, the Tampa Bay Derby. Domestic product got it done, 420 for the winner there. No More Time, Grand Mo the first, and Good Money finished off the superfecta there. Current leaderboard on the Derby Trail: Timberlake 66 points, Door Knock 60 points, Domestic Product 60 points, Sierra Leone 55, and contender running today, Track Phantom at 55. We are currently 43 days away from the Run of Roses, shooting this on Friday, the afternoon before these big races, Captain. So obviously pay attention to the weather for the days. Man, the Kentucky Derby is right there, 43 days away. We're at the 100-point races. We finally made it to the big races.
Well, I'll put it to you this way, Tommy. You have to look at it where you place your horses. And as you see that Agate Road is placed in 2 races, the Jeff Ruby, and if you're going down to the Fairgrounds, he's in the Derby going for the big one. And so they've decided to take him down from Turfway over to the Fairgrounds and run him there, so scratch him out of Turfway Park, and that changes the whole race completely.
I mean, yeah, Turfway, he was 7-2, he's 8-1 morning line at Louisiana, so it's going to be a good little field. Let's get to it. The Jeff Ruby Stakes, it's going a mile and 1/8, grade 3. This is going to be from Turfway Park in Kentucky. 13 scheduled to go to the post here. Let's see here.
So you know what, Tommy, I want to tell you, I want to look at this race, and I look at the speed. There's no speed right here. And you know what? I look at for Lucky Jeremy to come out of the West Coast, to be the best coast.
Oh, hold on. Let's go through the race real quick.
Okay,
Let's
Tommy.
go through the race before we get to the picks.
Okay.
Mile and 1/8. Let's take a look. 700,000. Grade 3 of the Jeff Ruby Stakes. Number 1, Freedom Principle here. 30-1 morning line. Does have 4 starts on synthetic, 2 win and 2 place. That's what interests me. Definitely going to step up big time in class. Didn't win the Air Force 65K at Gulfstream in the fall as a 2-year-old. Has not won as a 3-year-old, but does have 2 times in the money. 30-1, maybe underneath. I don't see the win here, but maybe you get a bomb underneath in the Super.
4 out of 6 in the money. You got to take a look at him. He just keeps getting a little bit each time, and that may be on the lower end of the exotics, Tommy.
Yeah, right. Number 2, Dancing Groom. The breeders Don Alberto Corporation here. Antonio Sano is going to be training Dettori aboard here. 5th in the Fountain Youth last time at 12-1. Before that, 5th in the Holy Bull at 40-1. Really hasn't done much. 3rd in the Champagne as a 2-year-old, and then broke its maiden at Saratoga nicely. Besides that, hasn't done much as of late. This Chestnut Colt is the son of Vino Rosso. I'm not seeing this one.
This is a reach, Tommy. I got to X this one out. Frankie Dettori picked up the mount, but I still got to X him out. Number 3, Lucky Jeremy here. William Morey, a trainer I really like. Got a nice little clip at 25%. This Chestnut Bay Colt is son of Looking at Lucky. Last time came out of the Sunland Derby, grade 3, finished 3rd there. Before that, won 100K at Sunland. Did break its maiden at Churchill. Maybe a chance here with this one. It's got nice workouts. That's what I was looking at. It's got workouts over the track here, which not many of these Colts have, and it's going to be on the synthetic surface, so that's going to be the game changer, I feel, at this track. I look at this race, Tommy, and pace makes the race. 2 things make the race: pace and class. And you know what? This horse has already been in 2 stakes races, and you know what? Coming into this race, there's really not a lot of pace in this race. This horse could be sitting on Charlie looking for home, and nobody coming after him. I really like the horse. Look at number 3, Lucky Jeremy at 8-1 here. But let's go to the others, as we're noted.
Yeah, number 4, noted. Todd Pletcher trains here. This Colt favorite twice at the post last time in the Kitten's Joy Grade 3, and then from the pulpit 100K, both at Gulfstream Park over the turf here. Has 5 starts on the turf. 2 wins and 2 plays, has yet to been on the synthetic track. I'm going to give this one a little look. I'm interested to see how it takes note. Todd Pletcher does really well with the transfer from turf to synthetic, 22%. So number 4 noted 10-1 currently.
Well, I'll put it to you this thing. The only time this horse was out of the money was in a grade 1 and a grade 3. You got to give him some excuses, but I see this at lower end part of the exotics there, Tom.
All right, number 6, we're going to scratch out number 5, Agate Road. It's going to be going to the Louisiana Derby, 7-2 there, but they're going to take him over there. So move on to number 6, Northern Flame. Kenny McPeak trains this 3-year-old colt. 85 buyer last time in the Rebel, one of the higher buyers of any of the other colts last time out. Finished 3rd there behind Timberlake and Common Defense, who are both up there on the Derby board there. I also like the training here. Nice little training at the Fairgrounds. Kenny McPeak, I think, has this one ready to go. 5-1. I don't know if I love the price there. I'd like maybe a little bit higher, but I think that this one might have a chance to get in the mix.
You cannot give up on Kenny McPeak. I'll tell you that right now. I see at the lower end of the trifecta, superfecta scale.
Number 7, Woodcourt. Here's the one that's been on the track here. 2 starts, 1 win, and 1 show. Showed up at the Rebel last time. 44-1, finished 4th. Not too much there. Before that, did win 2 in a row, including its first start as its 3-year-old career. On the synthetic track, maybe an underplay here. I don't think it has the class to win the race here, but it might be part of the pace scenario with not much pace in the race. So maybe underneath Woodcourt, 7, 8-1. It's got the experience on the track at least.
I look at Woodcourt and I think of this horse as, what could be kind of maybe was. It was claimed for 50 large, 3 back, and if I'm looking at him, this is his 3rd race back, and usually 3rd race back off a left is going to be your best race, Tommy. And you know what? It did run 4th in a little mixed-up race. He pressed, had to pull back, but that's okay. I like Woodcourt's lower end of the exotics.
All right. Let's go on to number 8, Otello. Christophe Clement trains here. JJ Castellano takes over for Luis Saez. 3 starts, 2 times won. Won the Mucho Macho going a mile to start off its 3-year-old career. Last time out, the Holy Bull Grade 3 at Gulfstream Park, had some trouble, finished 6th. Did get bet down to 5-1, but that was a tough race. Fierceness finishing 3rd there, and Domestic Product finishing 2nd. So, that was a tough deal. 8, Otello at 15-1. Throw out that race, maybe give this one another chance. I'm not sure.
Well, the question is, Clement, can bring this horse off the layoff, which is okay to say. But you know what? I think this is a mini reach with little alligator arms right there,
Tommy. Alligator arms, okay.
I'm giving you a little alligator. I don't know if I like it that much.
All right.
So let's look at that. Let's go to number 9.
Seize the Gray. Seize the Gray. D. Wayne Lucas trains this 3-year-old Gray, son of Arrogate. Mile and a 16th last time. First start as a 3-year-old, no problem, winning by a length at Oaklawn. Before that, ran at Keeneland, Churchill, Saratoga. So it's been traveling pretty well. In the money, 4 out of 6 starts, 191,000. So my racehorse, obviously a lot of people in on the mix here. So number 9, Seize the Gray, seems to be an interesting colt.
Well, word on the street is this horse is looking really, really good. And as you can see in his last race, he won by a length, but it was almost like winning for fun. Very, very regular at the end, which was really nice. Not extended that much. I like this horse in the mix, Tom.
Yeah, nice workouts coming in, Captain. Good point there. Number 10, Endlessly, is going to be the morning line favorite here, 5-2, and deserves to be so, I believe. 5 starts, won 4 times, including last time in the El Camino Real at Golden Gate, going a mile and 1/8 on the synthetic here. I think that's why they're making this one the favorite. Did win 4 out of 5, but that last win impressive over the synthetic track. Rispoli makes the travel over for Michael McCarthy, trying to get the job done. Throw out that Breeder Cup turf, and this horse has done nothing wrong, winning easily. Rispoli steals the mount from Hernandez, and 5-2. This one's going to be tough to beat.
You know what, Tommy? You pointed out a couple good things there. The question is, can this horse be on the pace a little bit better than he has been in the past? Because if not, we may see another story that goes on from here.
Yeah, I mean, it looks to be a tough one. Number 11, Baytown Chatterbox here. Paul McEntee trains here, son of Street Sense Gelding, I should say. This on the sloppy track last time, allowance non-winners of 3. I would say if this is a reach, if there's any reach in this one,
this is a reach.
This would be the biggest reach. I would agree with you.
This is a reach
at 50-1.
Yeah.
Okay, number 12, West Saratoga. Third in the Sam F. Davis last time, second in the Pasco 50K. Going to be adding a little bit of distance here. Trainer 33% in the graded stakes races. On that fast track, you know, it's going to be going to synthetic, but it has a pretty good record. 9 starts in the money, 7 out of 9. So maybe underneath here, Captain. I mean, it did win a Grade 3 Iroquois as a 2-year-old.
You know, that's not as big a reach as I thought when I first looked at it. You see it 20-1. I may throw that horse
not the alligator.
On the superfecta, Tommy.
And then the also eligible.
We'll go through these real quick. Circle P.
Circle P, 30-1 here.
Yeah, because that gets roads
the Laurel last time out finished 3rd in the Miracle Wood, going a mile. First start of the year was 6-1. Nice workouts, but I think that this one's going up in class and it's going to have a really uphill battle here.
The way I look at it is, I think this is a real reach here, Tommy.
Yeah,
it could be seen as underneath, but not that much.
And the last one we'll just talk about, we don't know if it's going to get in there. Might be a scratch. Number 14, Triple Espresso. Todd Pletcher trains. This one interests me a little bit.
Yeah.
3-1 last time. You know, in a 200K at Gulfstream Park. Before that, broke its maiden as a 3-year-old. Omaha Beach.
I would follow that horse wherever he goes after this if he gets in. I really like Triple Espresso. Put him on that horses to watch list.
All right, there we go. Turfway Park. We just ran through the field there for you guys. Put down in the comments who you like, Captain. Who's your picks here for the Jeff Ruby Stakes here?
You know what?
12.
I looked at this race over and over again, and with believe it or not, Agate rode out of there. I am going to go with number 10, Indesley, as my top pick. Number 10, I'm going to take Lucky Jeremy. Second, I think it's going to go to the front end and get hooked by Uncle Jeremy. I like Seize the Gray to run 3rd there. And believe it or not, I like Othello to come on and close and get 4th. So I'll take that 10-3, 9-8 at Turfway.
Hey, I like it.
Who do you like, Tommy?
Captain, you know, I can't disagree with number 10. I don't want to be on the same main horse with you, but 5-2 here. I think Michael McCarthy knows what he has here. I think that this colt, Oscar, son of Oscar Performance, made for the synthetic and likes the surface. Showed it last time at Golden Gate, so hopefully that transfers over to Turfway. So that'll be my top choice. I'm going to take a price at the 4-horse at 10-1, noted here. Favorite last 2 times out here on the turf. I think that maybe this one gets another shot. Throw out that last race. I think maybe it could go to the synthetic. It's got some nice workouts over the synthetic track, so I like number 4 as my second choice. And then I'm with you. I like number 3, Lucky Jeremy. I think William Morey also has some nice local workouts on the track at 8-1. I think that's a very fair price. And then the last one I'll put on underneath is number 7, Woodcourt. Maybe underneath. I'm not sure it could win the race, but it does like the track here. 2 starts, 1 win, and 1 show. At 8-1, you got the local jockey, so I'm going to take a shot there. So I'm going towards the 10 here, followed by the 4, the 3, and the 7. I mean, I might throw a couple other ones in there too, but very competitive Jeff Ruby. Yeah. I think the 10 looks to be the best for my eye endlessly, but I can't wait to watch the race.
I can't wait either. And right after that, it's going to be the Fairgrounds race.
Yep, and then we're going to be going over to the Louisiana Derby. That's going to be the Grade 2 $1 million purse here. This is a Grade 2. The Jeff Ruby's a Grade 3. Mile and 3/16. I mean, this is quite a field that we're going to be looking at, Captain, here in this one. I'm going to get to my form here real quick and get going here. Fairgrounds, here we go. Number 1, Triple Espresso. Is going to be trained by Todd Petcher. Luis Saez, we just talked about this one. Don't know if he's going to be in this one or not. Didn't get the update on that. Turf to Dirt, though, 24%. So Todd Petcher really does a good job with that. And you get the services of Luis Saez, a 20% trainer.
I think it was a softer spot over in Turfway Park. I'm gonna have to take a flyer on this horse until I know further information, but he'd be on the outside looking in.
He's in this one, so maybe he'll be there. Number 2, Hall of Fame. Steve Asmussen trains this son of Gunrunner, this chestnut colt. Sloppy track last time, didn't really like it. Before that, broke its maiden by 10 plus. I remember that at the Fairgrounds. Very impressive. This one intrigues me at 8-1, Captain. Steve Asmussen trains.
You got to look at this horse, Asmussen and Santana. These guys click, a pretty good percentage. And looking at this horse, you got to leave him in the mix.
Yeah, 19% to be exact there, Captain, on 170 mounts. Number 3, Antiquarian. Todd Placher trains this one. Johnny V gets the call. Been up 2 times aboard this colt. 2-1 last time. Got the job done over a sloppy track. Mile and a 16th at the Fairgrounds. 83 and 80 buyer. This one seems like it could be a good value at 12-1.
You look at this horse and you say, well, can he make the distance? I think he can here. It's a mile and 3/16, so come and get him, baby. I like the looks of this horse, especially with Velasquez on him.
Number 4, Agate Road decides to go here. Todd Pletcher trains, son of Quality Road. Second in the Sam F. Davis. Second in the Denani Beach. Throw the Breeders' Cup Juvenile Turf, finished 5th by only 2.5 there. Won the Pilgrim as a 2-year-old, so some experience here. Todd Pletcher decides to go here and take a shot. Jockey trainer with Irad Ortiz Jr., 24%. Agate Road, 8-1.
Well, Agate Road comes in and had to make a decision. Went from Jose Ortiz to Irad Ortiz. You got this horse at 8-1. That's not a bad thing, Tommy. Not a bad thing to look at. This horse has been right there. Well, what's that? Been right there 5 out of 6 at a time. So let's look at Agate Road if he's really running.
Number 5, Catchin' Freedom. Brad Cox trains this son of Constitution here. 3rd in the Risen Star last time out behind Track Phantom, who's in this race. That was a sloppy track. Go 2 back, that mile and 6. Brian Hernandez aboard here for Kenny McPeak. 90 buyer last time out behind Timberlake. Looks like it could be a competitor at 6-1.
I'll put it this way. When Kenny McPeak calls on the services, Mr. Hernandez, knocking on the door, I know they're only 14%, Tommy, but that's a strong 14%. That team hits some bombs. So I got to throw that horse in the mix.
Number 11, Tuscan Gold here. Lightly raced, only 2 races under his belt. Trained by Chad Brown. Tyler Gaffleone gets the call after his big win, winning by 6+ at Gulfstream. So quite nicely, jockey trainer 20%. So 8-1 morning line. So looks pretty good. I don't know, this one lightly raced though, but if it can make that step up, 3rd start here, it's going to be a big jump.
Tommy, you know what? You may have something there. I just looked at him really strongly again when you brought that up. You know what? You're going to have to leave him in the mix.
Let's go on to 12. Track Phantom here. Morning line favorite, 3-1. Has done nothing wrong. Did finish 2nd in the Risen Star behind Sierra Leone. Was the speed there. Did get caught. There's not much speed in this race, Captain, so I think Track Phantom is going to have a chance to go wire to wire here. Won the LeComp, won the Gun Runner, broke its maiden. He's got 3 starts at the Fairgrounds, 2 wins and 1 place, so likes the track here. Son of Quality Road, Steve Asmussen, and you get Joel Rosario aboard here. Definitely going to be tough to beat here, and the speed of the race. Doesn't need the points, though.
Tommy, you just hit the button right there. Doesn't need the race, but. Doesn't need the race,
He's got 55 points already.
I understand that, Tommy. They only got one win. If it was coming out of the 6 hole or the 4 hole, it'd be one thing. But he's coming out of the 12 hole. He's only got one way to go. Break on top and get over to the rail.
There's not much speed.
That's all you can say. And there's not much speed in this race. This horse can control the speed all the way around the track. Control the tempo. You control the pace. You control the race.
Yeah, Captain, I agree there. So let's get to our picks here for the Louisiana Derby. That's race 12. We're here on Derby Talk, episode number 8, hot on the 2024 Kentucky Derby Trail. 43 days away. Hit that like, subscribe, share us with your friends, guys, especially all the horse race players. And also, throw it down in the comments, guys. Get involved with us, please. 100-point races are here, Captain. We talked about the Jeff Ruby. Louisiana Derby, who do you like here?
Gee whiz. You know what? I'm going to have to say that this is a tough race, but I'm going all the way to the outside horse. I'm taking Track Phantom on top. I know this horse, doesn't need the points, but it's the best horse in the race, Tommy. That's the way I look at it. And class does prevail. This horse has some kind of class, and that really looks really sweet to me. I also like number 7, Honor Marie. Honor Marie has a good race. You go 2 back in the Kentucky Derby, the great Kentucky Cup. I really like what that horse did 2 back. And then Catching Freedom. And number 3, Aguatarian. This horse is very surprising to me. And coming out of a maiden race, going to the Louisiana Derby says something to me. So with that all being said, I'm going to go with the 12, Track Phantom. Number 7, Honor Marie. Number 10, Common Defense. Number 5, Catching Freedom.
All right, Captain. It looks like a competitive race, and we get past Track Phantom here. So I wish you the best there. My picks, I'm gonna take a shot and try to beat Track Phantom. I think Track Phantom is the one to be here. There's not much speed here, but I'm taking a look at number 2, Hall of Fame. If you go back to its last race, high hopes for the son of Gun Runner, won by 10 plus. If you go back to that race and just stalk off the pace a little bit and put the hammer down at the end, I think number 2, Hall of Fame at 8-1, Steve Asmussen and Santana Jr., I think can maybe get it done. Track Phantom will be my second choice. Number 5, Catching Freedom, and the last one is going to be Tuscan Gold. Chad Brown, we talked about that, lightly raced, impressive win by 6. So I'm going with the 2, the 12, the 5, and 11 in a really nice Louisiana Derby.
Yeah, Tommy, I should say so. Well, that's not you may have something new in that Hall of Fame, by the way.
Hey, Hall of Fame, baby. Trying to go to the Hall of Fame.
I can admit when I'm wrong sometimes.
We're trying to go to the Hall of Fame. Hey,
God bless you, Tommy.
We appreciate everybody. From Tommy D and the Captain. Until next time, Derby Talk, guys.
Giddy up.
Hot on the trail. We'll see you soon.
God bless.